लाइट सुरु गर्ने है पिटीको थप ट्याबहरु भयो मान्छेहरु है त्यो फुचीलाई टिकटक र युट्युबमा लगाउने हिजोको यो फर्म ठिक छ त्यस्तो पनि राखेको स्योर स्पेलर हो Good morning to all of you, whoever is listening. Welcome to our live class with me, Sagar from eZone. So, PTE ko live class continue गर्दै छौं हामी one more round. So, today we'll be shifting towards the speaking test. र आजको हाम्रो main agenda, read aloud. So, as you guys know, मैले दिनमा एउटा question type cover गर्छु अनि त्यो question type मा चाहिने techniques-हरु, tips-हरु and all the stuff that is related to that specific question लाई चाहिँ हामीले cover गर्छौं class मा. So, आजको हाम्रो agenda, read aloud. Before I get started, I just want to say hello and good morning to all of you, whoever is watching, whoever is listening, and hope that you guys will have some nice experience today, get some new ideas, okay? So that's how we are going to get started. All right, so let's get started and let's get going. Okay, so before we get moving, I just want to wait for a few minutes so that other people can join in. So I just want to say hello to everybody who is watching, and then we'll commence in just a few moments. Okay, so let's wait for a few moments for the friends to join us. All right, so whoever is watching, give me a thumbs up. Give me a hello on the comment. Kunai questions-हरु छ तपाईहरुलाई बुझ्न मन लागेको, please feel free to ask. I'll be more than happy to respond and give you ideas and tips. So let's see. Kunai question छ भने तपाईहरुलाई कुनै पनि studies in Australia को बारेमा question छ भने you can share that with me today. If you have any question regarding what do you call it? So if you have any questions regarding PTE, its exam pattern, त्यस्तो कुनै confusions-हरु छ भने please feel free to share. I'll be more than happy to answer. र यदि कुनै पनि तपाईहरुलाई exam छ and stuff like that, so you can always share your questions here. Good morning, Sagar Ghimire ji. Good to see you. So all right, so let's get started. Read aloud lai as a comments garam. So read aloud start garnu bhanda पहिला let me put something on the comment so that you guys know. Read aloud ko tinta चारवटा कुराहरु याद गर्ने. So first of all, when you're warming up, when trial भन्ने word use गरे भने when trial, please read loudly. Okay. Next the things that are being checked are content, pronunciation, and fluency. So these are 3 parameters being evaluated. So that's something you must have in your mind. How to improve read aloud? Mr. Manish Singh, yes, that's what we are going to discuss today. Lou Maris says, sir, right from dictation my extra word use garna milcha ki mildaina? Yes, you can use, tara please don't overuse, okay? Thik euta limit ma when you're confused, yes, go for it without any hesitation. Tara if you're not confused, त्यो जबरजस्ती चाहिँ नगर्नुस् because that's not a good sign. Writing ma marks hit हुन सक्छ. So when you're confused, yes, go for it. When you're not confused, you don't need to. Okay? Simple fact. All right, so read aloud ma score कसरी improve गर्ने, what are the mistakes that students make, कसरी चाहिँ what can be done to improve your scores. All right, let's get started ल. So read aloud. Before I go anywhere, let me show you how many points we are talking about, or number of questions. So Alpha PT is the platform I use to teach. In my class, हाम्रो सबै स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूले प्र्याक्टिस गर्ने पनि यसबाटै हो. You can subscribe to this if you want, and you can pay locally with your phone pay, with your e-seva, or with your mobile banking app. त्यसको लागि just let me show you one quick demo. So if you go over here, you can see buy. You buy भन्ने अप्सनमा, let's say I want to get a 30 days package. So 30 days को प्याकेजमा मलाई 3टा mock test include हुन्छ. So I selected the 3 mock test. I pay confirm payment. Credit card, debit card, हामीसँग dollar card हुँदैन. So click on phone. That helps you. When you confirm थिच्नुहोस्, you get a QR code, scan that, and your payment मलाई नै आउने हो. So you can be happy about that. You can feel safe. And I will activate your account instantly. Okay? So त्यसरी तपाईहरुले प्र्याक्टिसको लागि चाहिँ एउटा नाइस प्लेटफर्म द्याट क्यान गिभ यु इन्स्ट्यान्ट स्कोर मक टेस्ट सबै दिन्छ. सो त्यो युज गर्दा भयो. Okay, in terms of read aloud, actually, let's go back, marking ma. So read aloud, we are talking about 6 to 7 questions on the exam day. Ra points ko kura garदाखेरि you get about 21 points for your reading and 30 points for your speaking. So that's the weight of read aloud. Extremely important question, something that cannot be ignored, something that cannot be ignore, something that cannot be played around or at all. Okay, so एकदमै important questions are. All right, so make sure we get it done. All right. Okay, so यसमा हामी अब एउटातिर practice गर्छु. I'll show you a common mistake that students make र त्यसलाई कसरी overcome गर्ने भन्ने कुरा पनि म तपाईहरुलाई आज सिकाउँछु. So let me get it done. So मैले फर्स्टमा के भने when you have the time to warm up, use it properly भनेछु नि. त्यो भनेको अब मसँग टाइम छ 35-40 seconds. So I do this. Listen up. The most common peptic ulcer symptom is burning stomach pain. Stomach acid makes the pain worse, as does having an empty stomach. The pain can often be relieved by eating certain foods that buffer stomach acid, or by taking an acid reducing medication, but then it may come back. The pain may be worse between meals at night. Okay, यसरी practice गर्नुस्, and when the time is right, start. The most common peptic ulcer symptom is burning stomach pain. Stomach acid makes the pain worse, as does having an empty stomach. The pain can often be relieved by eating certain foods that buffer stomach acid, or by taking an acid reducing medication. But then it may come back. The pain may be worse between meals and at night. All right, so my voice, if you notice, your bounce भएको छ certain words because I gave word stress. यसलाई चाहिँ word stress भन्छ. So when you practice त्यो अलिकति बानी बनाउनुस्, that can always help you get your score a little bit higher. अलिकति push गर्ने यसले चाहिँ तपाईहरुलाई help गर्छ. Okay, so with this effort that we just made, we got about 79 in our content, 4 out of 5 for our pronunciation. We missed out on 7 words. Okay, अब यो चाहिँ स्टुडेन्टको कम्प्लेन के हुन्छ भन्दा सर मैले राम्रै भनेको थिएँ भन्नुहुन्छ हामीहरू हैन, विद्यार्थीहरू प्राय. सर मैले एकदम राम्रो भनेको थिएँ भन्छ, बट द कम्प्युटर डजन्ट अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड व्हाट यु से. सो त्यो दुईटा बीचको डिफरेन्स बुझ्नु पर्यो तपाईले. मेन डिफरेन्स के हो भन्दा व्हाट यु आर सेइङ वर्सेस व्हाट इज बिङ रेकर्डेड. त्यो बुझ्न सक्यौं भने we get the job done very nice and very easy. So अब यो कन्टेक्स्टमा हेर्ने हो भने यो मैले or, I'm pretty sure I said this word, and acid reducing यो पनि मैले भने थिएँ. It may come back, I'm definitely sure I said that, तर it did not understand it because it was not clear enough. So त्यो हो most important कुरा. What you say एउटा ठाउँमा छ, what computer understands अर्को ठाउँमा छ. So एउटा बानी जहिले पनि डेभलप गर्नुपर्ने के हो, once you finish your speaking, त्यसलाई एक्चुअली हेरेर what words did I miss, त्यसलाई एक्चुअली फेरि पनि गर्न ट्राई गर्नुहोस्. Try to get it better. अब जस्तो यो केसमा हामीसँग कन्टेन्टमा 79 छ, let's try to push it to 80. So next अडियोमा let me try and push it to 80, okay? All right, commercial satellite imagery is currently a sweet spot, powerful enough to see a car, but not enough to tell the make and model. collected frequently enough for a farmer to keep tabs on crops' health, but not so often that people could track the comings and goings of a neighbor. Federal regulations limit images taken by commercial satellites to a resolution of the length of a shoe. So यो भनेको वार्म अप पिरियड रिड लाउडली स्पष्ट बोल्न प्र्याक्टिस गर्नुहोस् अनि सेकेन्ड टाइममा सजिलो हुन्छ Commercial satellite imagery is currently in a sweet spot, powerful enough to see a car, but not enough to tell the make and model. Collected frequently enough for a farmer to keep tabs on crops' health, but not so often that people could track the comings and goings of a neighbor. Federal regulations limit images taken by commercial satellites to a resolution of the length of a shoe. Okay, so once again, we did it in about 30 seconds. So you might feel that you're there is slow, but that's okay. Focus on clarity. Focus on clarity. So once you're focused on clarity, तपाईँको 70s को score easily आउँछ. If you focus on fluency, तपाईँको 70s को score achieve गर्न धेरै गाह्रो छ. So in terms of fluency, if you noted, I just have 66, but that's good enough. Okay, Malay, I really don't mind getting 66 in fluency because मेरो content 83 छ, मेरो pronunciation 4.5 छ. So out of the 68 words that were provided in the text, I managed to get 63 of them correct and I missed or mispronounced 5 of them. So the 5 पनि I'm pretty sure I said those words. The problem के हो मैले बोलेको स्पष्ट भएन. It's not clear enough. तपाईँको goal भनेको forget fluency, get the content. That's the attitude you need to develop. Okay, so there is students, I see them chasing your fluency, trying to get it to 90. त्यो unrealistic number को पछि नदौडिनुस्. Try to make sure that जस्तो हामीले अघि भर्खरै Mr. Ranaले पनि exactly the same point that I'm trying to make, Mr. Fluency is not what you should be chasing. You should be chasing clarity. Clarity chase गर्नुस्. भने fluency 60 आओस् 65 आओस् good enough. You don't need to worry. तपाईँले मजाले 70s को स्कोर ल्याउन सक्छ. तर when you don't have 80s in your content, अनि तपाईँको read aloud होस्, describe image होस्, retell a lecture होस्, सबैमा problem हुन्छ. यो दुईटा कुरा याद गर्नु. Speaking at length भनेर marks आउँछ हामीलाई. Read aloud, describe image, and from one more question that is called as retell a lecture. So यो तीनटा क्वेशनमा मार्क्स हाई ल्याउनु मन छ भने content is everything. Content is the king, you can say. So त्यो भएर read aloud गर्दाखेरि तपाईहरु विद्यार्थीहरुले प्र्याक्टिस गर्दाखेरि please pay attention to content. Content मा 80 आउनु पर्यो. Fluency चाहे 50 होस्, doesn't matter for now. त्यो बिस्तारै 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 इम्प्रुभ हुन्छ as you keep practicing again and again. मैले अहिले 30 सेकेन्ड लाएर बोले थिए त्यही पनि 66 त आको छ नि त फ्लुएन्सीमा, राइट? इफ आई डु इट इन 25 सेकेन्ड्स मेरो 76 80s मा गइहाल्यो त. So let's try one more round with content in mind one more time. तर अलिकति फ्लुएन्सीलाई पनि पुश गरेर हेरौँ है त. When you have selected a topic, you will first have to familiarize yourself with the topic in order to clarify it. In this way, you will get a clearer idea of all aspects concerning the topic, definitions, facts, and theories. You will get to know the related terms and concepts, the context, and the various possible ways of approaching the topic. So, यसरी तपाईले अगाडिको टाइममा practice. Move your mouth, नेपालीमा भन्छ जिब्रो फड्कालेर बोल्नुस्, so that you are ready for the second time, okay? When you have selected a topic, you will first have to familiarize yourself with the topic in order to clarify it. In this way, you will get a clearer idea of all aspects concerning the topic, definitions, facts, and theories. You will get to know related terms and concepts, the context, and the various possible ways of approaching the topic. All right, so I finished it in about 25 seconds. So to me, that's kind of a sweet spot where I'm not pushing myself too hard. I'm breathing when between the sentences. र यस्तो खालको स्कोर चाहिँ रियलिस्टिक स्कोर हुन्छ अन यो इक्जाम डे. ओके, सो कन्टेन्ट वाइज आई वाज लाउड एन्ड क्लियर. लाउड भनेर चिच्याउनु चाहिँ पर्दैन, प्लिज किप द्याट इन माइन्ड. एकदमै नर्मल टोनमा बोल्नुहोस्, आफ्नो जेनरल स्पिकिङ जस्तो छ त्यसरी बोल्नुहोस्. डोन्ट प्यानिक, नथिङ टु वरी. र फ्लुएन्सी अघि मेरो साथी हाम्रो मिस्टर राणाले भन्नुभएको थियो, आई गेट 80 सर, के गर्ने होला इन फ्लुएन्सी, बट अरूमा आउँदैन भन्नुभयो नि. So, Mr. Rana, if you look at my score, I never get 80 in fluency. I'm very bad in fluency, तर मेरो कन्टेन्ट मिल्छ. कन्टेन्ट मिलेपछि तपाईँलाई यो क्वेसनलाई मात्रै होइन कि डिस्क्राइब इमेज रिटेल लेक्चरलाई पनि ठुलो हेल्प हुन्छ. प्लस रिपिट सेन्टेन्समा पनि हामीले सुने तापनि मार्क्स आउँदैन, किन भन्दा क्ल्यारिटी हुँदैन नि त. हामी दौडेर छिटो छिटो भन्न खोज्छौँ. छिटो भन्नु पिटीको फ्लुएन्सीको मिनिङ छिटो मात्रै होइन नि त. देयर आर सो मेनी अदर थिङ्स इन रिगार्ड्स टु फ्लुएन्सी. तपाईँलाई एउटा दुईवटा म इक्जाम्पल भन्छु. सो फर इक्जाम्पल तपाईँले फ्लुएन्सीको डेफिनेसन नम्बर अफ वर्ड्स इन अ मिनट मात्रै होइन, फ्लुएन्सी भनेको पजेसहरू लिएको छ कि छैन, बोल्दाखेरि वर्ड स्ट्रेस. जस्तो मैले अघि तपाईँलाई इक्जाम्पल दिएँ. लुक एट माई माउस राइट नाउ प्लिज. तपाईँहरू सबैजनाले एकचोटि हेर्नुहोस्. एउटा वर्ड, दुईवटा वर्ड, तिनवटा वर्ड, चारवटा वर्ड बााउन्स भएको छ नि यो, होइन, ठुलो छ नि यो. इट मिन्स आई गेभ स्ट्रेस टु दोज वर्ड्स. त्यो पनि त फ्लुएन्सी हो. सो फ्लुएन्सीको डेफिनेसन रनिङ लाइक अ क्रेजी डग मात्रै होइन नि त. देयर इज अ लट मोर टु फ्लुएन्सी देन जस्ट रनिङ. सो अनेस्टली स्पिकिङ आई नेभर वान्ट 90 इन माई फ्लुएन्सी. प्र्याक्टिस पढाउँदाखेरि तपाईँहरूलाई कहिले पनि फ्लुएन्सी 90 चाहियो भन्ने खालको एटिट्युड राख्दै नराख्नुहोस् भन्छु मैले क्लासमा. इफ समबडी गेट्स अ 90 इन फ्लुएन्सी, आई वुड से द्याट्स अ मिस्टेक यु आर मेकिङ. त्यति धेरै. शाही Pabindraji, good morning to you. Which app, sir? The app is alphapte.com. Let me put you the link here. So this is the app. Okay, so fluency definition misunderstood, sir. Most of the people think that fluency is about running like a crazy person. That's not fluency. Tyo matra haina. It's about taking pauses. It's about breathing in. It's about having a rhythm in your speech. Ani agi मैले भने, one more time, don't chase 90 in fluency. चेस 90 इन कन्टेन्ट. तपाईँको कन्टेन्टमा 90 आउँछ भने फ्लुएन्सीमा 60 ग्यारेन्टी नै आउँछ. त्यति आएपछि तपाईँको ओभरअल स्कोर 75 प्लस हुन्छ. तर तपाईँले फ्लुएन्सीमा 90 ल्याएको छ, कन्टेन्टमा चाहिँ 50 ल्याएको छ भने यु डोन्ट गेट द डिजायर्ड स्कोर. अब मिस्टर राणाको स्टाइलले म एउटा इक्जाम गरेर हेर्छु. लेट्स सी. आइ एम गोइङ टु रन आफ्टर फ्लुएन्सी, है त. Okay, so too long. All right, so let's try this one better. Consultants are really brought into on important decisions that are vital to the future of the company to make sure every angle is considered. They can devote themselves entirely to the question at hand, while executives are normally busy with the actual running of the company. Consultants also offer expertise in a particular industry or subject, such as market positioning or restructuring. Okay, fluency in my mind, and I'm going to run. Consultants are generally brought into on important decisions that are vital to the future of the company to make every single angle is covered. They can devote themselves entirely to one question at hand, while executives are normally busy with the actual running of the company. Consultants also offer deep expertise in actual participation of the subject or industry, such as market positioning or restructuring. Okay, so I made quite a big mess. Your unnatural speed भयो मेरो लागि, so I find it difficult. So let me do it one more time. Okay, अलिकति म मिलाएर गर्छु अब चाहिँ. Consultants are generally brought in on important decisions that are vital to the future of the company to make sure every angle is considered. They can devote themselves entirely to the question at hand, while executives are normally busy with the actual running of the company. Consultants also offer deep expertise in a particular industry or subject, such as market positioning or restructuring. Okay, अब यो भनेको चाहिँ के हो, तपाईँको फ्लुएन्सी मात्रै मैले कन्सिडर गरेर बोल्दाखेरि यसरी बोल्छु. सो लेट्स सी वाट स्कोर वी गेट. अनि तपाईँहरूले एक्चुली एनालाइज गरेर हेर्नु. And you can judge for yourself which one is considered more important. Okay, so in terms of fluency, I got 90. Very nice. So that's exactly what I was chasing. And 15 second ma maile sidha aye. Okay, luckily for me, I did not make too many mistakes. 14 word mistake gare. That's a lot. But still, much better than a normal student who would be making about 20-25 mistakes while reading the same text. अब यो 80 भनेको चाहिँ आई अलवेज से दिस इज अनरियलिस्टिक 80 किनकि तपाईँको स्पिच यतिको क्लियर हुँदैन मैले अहिले जति बोलेँ छिटो बोल्दा पनि क्लियर नै थियो बिकज आई बिन टिचिङ इङ्ग्लिस फर वाट 20 इयर्स अलरेडी यति पनि त डेफिनेटली हुने भयो तर एज अ स्टुडेन्ट तपाईँहरूको बोली तपाईँहरूको भोइस यतिको त्यो भएको भएर चाहिँ कन्टेन्टलाई चेस गर्नुहोस् फ्लुएन्सीलाई चेस नगर्नुहोस् कन्टेन्टमा 90 ल्याउनुहोस् द्याट्स अ वन्डरफुल स्कोर फ्लुएन्सीमा 90 लेख्नुहोस् आउट ल्याउनुहोस् आउट से स्लो डाउन प्लिज त्यति नै भन्छु मैले अलवेज रिमेम्बर फ्लुएन्सीमा 90 कसैले ल्यायो मेरो क्लासमा भने आम गोइङ टु से स्लो डाउन त्यति धेरै अनरियलिस्टिक तरिकाले नकुद्नुहोस् किन भन्दा मोस्ट अफ द स्टुडेन्ट्स मेजोरिटी अफ द स्टुडेन्ट्सलाई त्यो स्कोर अनरियलिस्टिक हुन्छ ओके सो प्लिज ह्याभ brain all the time when you do your practices. Read aloud गाह्रो छैन तर रिड अलाउडलाई क्र्याक गर्ने तरिका भनेको कन्टेन्टमा 80 ल्याउनु पऱ्यो तपाईँले कन्टेन्टमा 80 ल्याउन सक्नुहुन्छ भने आइ एम ड्याम स्योर तपाईँको फ्लुएन्सीमा 60 आउँछ वन्स यु हेभ द्याट यु हेभ अ ब्युटिफुल 70 प्लस 75 प्लस 79 इन यो स्पिकिङ अनि त्यो भनेको एउटा ड्रिम स्कोर जस्तै हुन्छ स्टुडेन्टलाई वेन यु स्टार्टिङ टु चेस 90 अब त्यसपछि सबै मेसअप हुन थाल्छ ओके सो त्यही अघिकै क्वेसन गरौँ वेयर वी स्कोर 90 सो यसलाई म अलिकति अब कन्टेन्ट वाइज फोकस्ड भएर गर्छु एन्ड आई वान्ट टु गेट द वर्ड्स करेक्ट लेट्स स्टार्ट Consultants are generally brought in on important decisions that are vital to the future of the company to make sure every angle is considered. They can devote themselves entirely to the question at hand, while executives are normally busy with the actual running of the company. Consultants also offer deep expertise in a particular industry or subject, such as market positioning or restructuring. Okay, अघिको टाइमभन्दा almost double. अघि हामीले 17-18 मिनट्समा सिद्धा थियौँ. So we took almost double the time. Okay, and we managed to get the score that we wanted. 87 for our content, 5 for our pronunciation, and 57 for our fluency because we were slow. Okay, तर यो स्कोर चाहिँ तपाईँको इक्जाम डेको पर्सपेक्टिभबाट हेर्ने हो भने रियलिस्टिक स्कोर भयो अघिको एउटा इमेजिनरी स्कोर हो जुनमा फ्लुएन्सी वाज एक्सट्रिमली हाई सो यो दुईवटा स्कोरलाई कम्पेयर गरेर हेर्नुहोस् आइ एम भेरी ह्याप्पी विथ दिस स्कोर बिकज आई क्यान गेट दिस अन द इक्जाम डे यो स्कोर आइ एम वरिड किन भन्दाखेरि यो 90 आउट अफ 90 जुन फ्लुएन्सीको थियो त्यो इक्जाम डेमा आई डोन्ट नो अबाउट द्याट र नम्बर अफ वर्ड्स द्याट आई मिस्ड यसमा 14वटा वर्ड मिस गरेको थिएँ मैले नोट द्याट 14 यसमा जम्मा दुईवटा so I'm always happier when this happens okay so even though I got lesser score in speaking मेरो reading को score हेर्नुहोस् I got far more score in reading so यता मैले 10 मार्क्स कम ल्याएँ स्पिकिङमा तर यता मैले 16 मार्क्स बढी ल्याएँ रिडिङमा in general if I average that out मेरो content always wins okay, folks, so that's how you deal with your read aloud. Content, fluency, pronunciation. Three parameters. Pronunciation भनेको crystal clear हुनु पऱ्यो तपाईँले बोलेको शब्दहरू एआईले बुझ्न पऱ्यो तपाईँले बोल्नुभयो भएन one part of the story एआईले बुझ्यो बुझेन another part of the story. Okay? ल अब let me keep the floor open for a couple of minutes. कुनै क्वेसन्सहरू छ भने let me know. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Otherwise, I'm going to say bye-bye for today and I'll be back tomorrow and we'll talk about some other of questions. Okay, so if you have any questions, time people, so I'll wait for 2 more minutes. And then here for today. So in the meantime, तपाईँहरूलाई कुनै स्टडिजको बारेमा सोध्नु मन छ भने पनि you're most welcome. फिजिकल क्लासेस लिन मन छ भने प्लिज भिजिट आवर अफिस पुतली सडकमा छौँ हामी कमलादी चोकमा सो इट्स नियर सेन्चुरी ब्याङ्क वी चार्ज 5000 एज टी क्लासेस त्यसकोमा तपाईँले यो अल्फा पिटिईको प्रिमियम एकाउन्ट पाउनुहुन्छ सो द्याट्स भेरी नाइस जति प्र्याक्टिस गरे पनि अनलिमिटेड प्र्याक्टिस सेसन्सहरू हुन्छ त्यसमा तपाईँहरूलाई सो Alright, doesn't seem like anybody has a question. So physical classes ko lagi, I would love to have you in the class. I'm the one teaching you. So morning ma classes haru huncha hamroमा. So come and join. Lab chhaँदैछ, so you can practice as many as you want. फोनमा युज गर्न मिल्छ सर यो यस मिस्टर मनिष यु क्यान युज इट अन द फोन अल्फा पिटी भन्ने एउटा मोबाइल एप छ एन्ड्रोइडमा पनि छ आइफोनमा पनि छ गुगलबाट चाहिँ नगर्नुहोस् फोनबाट गर्ने हो भने एपबाट गर्नुहोस् इट्स गोइङ टु बी वन्डरफुल एक्सपिरियन्स ओके एपमा पर्फेक्ट प्लेटफर्म छ प्र्याक्टिस गर्नको लागि सो वाट अबाउट अनलाइन क्लास यस मिस्टर अमन वी आर टेकिङ अनलाइन क्लास दिस इज योर अनलाइन क्लास यही नै हो आई एम किपिङ इट फ्री फर अनलाइन त्यही भएर फेसबुक लाइभमा गर्छु एन्ड आई कभर वान क्वेसन एभ्री डे सो जस्तो आज रिड आउट गऱ्यौँ सो टुमोरो आइ एम गोइङ टु कभर समथिङ एल्स तपाईँलाई पुरानो क्लासको भिडियोजहरू हेर्न मन छ भने यु क्यान स्क्रोल थ्रु आवर फेसबुक पेज यु विल फाइन्ड all 20 questions of PTE without any doubt. Okay? All right. So, any other questions? I don't see any. So, I wish you all a lovely day. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care, people.